Hello, are we back? Please let me know because my OBS just crashed and I'm not sure if we are back. Okay, we've got 22 minutes and we should be on a new page, I guess. Are we? There is no info about my new stream on YouTube. And it's kind of weird. Oh. And I am. I've got the stream URL. And even YouTube is telling me that the quality is excellent. Wonderful. Okay. Here we are. And the stream is private. No, it should not be. It should not be private. It should be public. Is it public? Let me get back to my channel. Oh. And I've got a new message. Edit. It's very weird that after the crash I need to set up everything from the scratch. And it's not in the entertainment, it should be in the gaming and Godot. Godot game engine. Got it? Other components. Okay. There's lots of settings. Nah, that's the wrong title. On Twitch the title still exists the same as it did before. But on YouTube I need to set up everything from scratch. Great. Okay. It looks fine for now. Or it should be. Let me check on the stream. Here is the stream, okay. Making 3D horror. And on my channel, how does it look? And it looks fine. What's up? Gibbs. Hello. You're welcome here. Just trying out some multi-stream in Godot as I'm streaming on YouTube and Twitch at the same time, and it's not doing very good. I've got the finally, after your message on Twitch, I've got the message pop up inside my OBS, but the messages from YouTube are not showing here. And I bet that I'm doing something wrong. I've been using Stream Elements for like, I don't know, 20 hours, and I've had about 10 issues with it already. I did have some issues with connecting to YouTube, with connecting to Twitch, with every possible issue, or maybe not yet. We'll see in the future. Okay, and on the YouTube, I updated the stream. Nice, it looks fine. Or it should be at least. Okay, let's get back to the game. We've got my Terran cave. And here in the main scene. Oh yeah. What did I do? I just corrupted my main scene. Perfect. Where is my main scene? GLB models. Building lab, nope, not the building lab. I need to find the better way to update my Blender objects. Yeah, building lab scene, make sure the required scene is valid. Models, where we've got the models. I'm still looking on the other monitor to check if everything's alright, as I just don't trust those plugins still. Maybe in the future, not yet. The assets here, okay. At the building lab, .1.gnd, okay, but we don't have the scenes. Where is my scene? Scenes, models, building lab scene, make sure first scene is valid. No, building lab is an instance, but okay. So maybe, just maybe, let's try creating a new scene. Here my main. We've got the, where it is, it's here. Building lab 1, and is it updated? Yeah. In the previous model of this lab, we did the entrance too narrow and my character wasn't able to pass through that. And now it's wider. Okay, great. But not to the terrain cave. We'll need to create a new scene and we'll call it the scene, scenes, plus the models, and here building lab 1. Is it in here? Yeah. And let's check if my main scene will pop up. Yeah. Nice. Perfect. We've got the building updated. No errors, no corrupted files. So everything's doing, yeah, everything's great. Okay, perfect. Oh, the one thing that I forgot about is that I should post about this stream on my Discord channel. Just give me one moment and I'll post a quick message that we have started our stream. Okay, it's here. Videos. Great. There is a bot on my channel that should post this, and it's on. I couldn't check if that bot will post about the live stream, but it should did. And nice. I'm proud of that. It's doing its job. Okay, we've got this one. So what we should do, I plan to move this slab inside this wall, the side of this mountain, but between the mountain and the slab will be a tunnel that will connect them both. But for now, let's move it here, and maybe let's create something easier on the stream. And here is the place that I want to put my glass window. So here is the end. Yeah, here's the entrance, another door, and there will be a glass. So maybe let's focus on that first. Oh, and yet we still need to add some collisions to it. Is it here? different scene, so I need to add a new inherited. Let's remove this one. And we'll save it as building lab 1. Okay, can already see that it's still open. Okay. So let's close it. Save. Okay. That's the building lab. It's still here. Nice. Okay, we've got it on a separate scene. And here on this plane, we need to create a new mesh for our player to have some collisions with it. Okay, fine. And in here, let's add a child node. And I just found out that you can see this one. Nice. Yeah, on the OBS, you can see what nodes I would plan to use. So maybe I'll just tell you. Or maybe let's fix it. I've got a game window, so I need to add another window capture. Yeah, that would be Godot node. Okay, and that should capture, create new node, and you've got a huge gray window. And that should not happen. Let's activate and deactivate it. It's still weird. Capture mode. Oh, it should in Windows. Should be in the Windows mode. Create new node. Does it work? Just let me take a look at other windows that we must match. Let's do the same with this one. And let's pop another one. Child node, and it's still not showing on. The new node. Properties. It's gray. The name matches with the thing that I have in OBS, but my OBS is not able to show it to you guys. Just one moment and I'll figure it out. It's weird. Game window now. Okay, but the game window, when I start the game window, it should work. Yeah, and it works. Great. This window is, oh, maybe it's not, because it's grayed out. Weird thing happening here in my Godot. And you can see the game. Yeah, just some technical issues. Let's check again. Maybe some filters are doing it. Nah. If even the game window is not working properly, you can see only the upper part, but not the game itself. The settings are the same, but you don't even... Oh, you can see the inside, and you can see the game, the inside of it. What's going on here? I didn't change anything. Okay, the camera looks nice, but the new note window, it's not. Nah, not the second time. This one. Create new note. Discard. And again, properties. Create new node. And you can still can't see this one. It's weird. Create new node. Exactly all of the same type. Let's try this out. Okay, I don't see any improvements with it. So maybe let's leave it like that for now, and I'll try to fix it later off screen. So what we'll need, we will need a mesh instance 3D for my glass. What's going on? Ah, stop it. I just messed up my OBS, and weird windows will pop up with Godot. Okay, we've got a new mesh instance, and is it here? Yeah, I bet it is. And we will need a box mesh. Maybe let's move it out of this building just to see it properly. And here and here. Okay, let's forget about the size for now, because we need something called this geometry skeleton. Should be here, maybe here. I'm looking for something called roughness. And where that roughness could be. And here is the perfect example when I need to search online for it. I did have some info about it on the left monitor, but I don't know, it closed when my OBS crashed 10 minutes ago. Okay, so it should be here. And let me take a quick look online about it. Where exactly is it? I know that I need to change the albedo and the alpha of it. Yeah, about this partial. Okay, so I need to add a material to it. This material, yeah. Here's a new standard material. And here in this material, I've got the roughness and so on and so on. Yeah. So it should be here. My albedo will be something more blue. From the years of my experience, I can say that, or maybe not. Windows are more into the white range of color instead of the blue one. Okay, let's leave it as the white and just turn the alpha here lower, but it won't change anything unless we find something called transparency. It's here, transparency alpha. Oh yeah, and it works great. And we've got the first version of my glass, but it's still very simple and plain. So let's use something called roughness. check how will it change. Oh, it will not. Maybe let's add some texture to it. Maybe noise texture. And how it will look. Let's make it seamless. Don't worry, I'm just testing things out. I'm not sure what I'm doing here. We all need still to learn. 3D space. I'm not very sure. Okay, let's leave that for now. There was roughness and metallic is what I'm looking for. Okay, it does change a thing. I'm wondering how it will look inside of my building, so let's adjust the size of it as it should be here. And let's find the transform. Okay, so or can we just set the size in here? Just give me one moment. Yeah, it should be better to change it here. Not from this side, not from this side. Yeah, this is the side that we want to change. And the width should be okay. But we need to change, yeah, this one also. Let's make the height a bit bigger than the space between is, just to be sure that it connects with every corner. Not this one, but this one. And let's move it here. A bit wider. And here also. Okay. It looks fine. Let's just put it here for my player to walk inside of it, because otherwise he won't be able and we won't see that. So it should be here. Let's match it to the stairs. The stairs will also need some improvements. I'm not the best when it comes to adjusting two objects with each other. Maybe there is a easier way for that, but I couldn't find it. But I wasn't able to find it. Okay, it's good. We've got it here. Also the glass. So oh, I can see that the window with the game is a bit lagging inside of my OBS. I wonder if you can still see that. And is there my glass? It doesn't have any collider yet. I'm not sure. It looks like there is something, but it's way too transparent. Let's check. Maybe it is. Okay, so my material, where is the alpha? The albedo. Here, and okay, it was on the 100, so maybe let's make it something like that. Okay, and let's move to the metallic, and we did the max amount of it. We just need to play around with those values and see what the best result is. Okay. Oh, and it looks decent. If we add some texture to it to make it more rough, or you know, like some dust is on the window, it should be very, very good. But for now, we can leave it like that, or not maybe like that, because we still need some collisions to it. So let's add it. But before that, one thing, I need to, with my new camera, that you can see me, I need to change one thing. And that thing is that I need to disable that camera movement, as you can see, when I'm moving into the corner, it adjusts a bit, and I'm not very, I don't feel very good about it. Let's turn off the auto framing. Okay, it's moving, and will it move? Will it follow me? Nah. Okay, about the gestures. And the gestures are good, yeah. And when I open my hand, it's very nice. Can I make it? Yeah. Whoa. It's great, but I need to get used to it. Let me check on Twitch if something has happened. There is a weird message on Twitch that says that it's unstable, that my stream is unstable. And I'm not sure about that. The average stream bitrate is too high, but it's not. It's in the range of 6,000. And that's the recommendation from Twitch. And it varies from 5,800 to 6,200. So it's not a big of a jump. But okay, let's leave it as it is unstable. Also, I don't see any lags or weird things going on Twitch with my preview. But yeah, it should be fine. Let's get back to the game. We've got my window, and with this window, let's call it a window, and here we'll need to add a mesh, as a static body child. Let's leave it like dry mesh, and let's see inside of the game. Hello, welcome to the stream. I'm pretty new to the streaming and also to 3D in Godot. I mostly did 2D in Godot, and the time has come to move out of my comfort zone and finally try out 3D. Can I? Yeah. Okay, so the collisions are great. Even the stairs are doing its jobs. Okay. But later, the slab will need to get moved inside of this mountain with some tunnel that will connect this place, this area, with this slab. But for now, I don't have the tunnel, as things in Blender are not very easy to do. So we'll need to wait for it. But in the meantime, we can make a hole inside of this wall just to place the slab inside of it. Or maybe a tunnel later. Yeah. As you can see in my terrain cave, I've got my terrain 3D and it looks great. Maybe I'll change a few things in here, but we will need to add some holes in my terrain 3D cave, like you can see here, and we'll need to put our objects inside of it, because otherwise we'll see the side of the wall inside of our building or a tunnel, and we don't want that. Let's skip this part for now. On the other scene, I've tested things like opening doors, and I tried to make it with the physics, like when your character just presses the mouse button and you can open it with the, I don't know, with your keyboard just by moving into it, or open them just by dragging them to you closer. But it didn't end up very well. The logic was there and it was okay, but I'm not very happy with that. Maybe we can see that here. Oh no, nope, I removed the nodes. And the logic was not terrible. I'm just not very fan of that when you have to burn lots of calories just to move a single door, even if it's a horror game. So I'll stay with the logic that you will need to press one button and that will be enough to open the door if they are unlocked. So I've got the door in here, and that's my, maybe let's use those door for now, or maybe not. Maybe let's use the door that I've got from my partner. But where do I get it? It should be here. Nope. Just one more second. It's in the tunnels. Okay. Did I even import it? Door lab. It's here. Let me double check if we want to import the old ones, as the entrance to my building is a bit wider now. And if we import the wrong door, it could end up badly. Let's remove it for now. Yeah, let's remove it and let's drop a new object, door lab here. Okay, fine. And oh my god, that moment when Godot just simply put it in the place. It's so satisfying. Okay, we've got our door here, and they are they shorter? Just one moment. Are they in the floor? Yeah, they are. Okay, okay. Everything's fine. I was wondering if the size of the door matches the entrance. Okay, we've got something here, like my door, and I've practiced a lot the opening logic here. So maybe let's just add the door to my main, or maybe inside. Let's move this out, and in here let's connect it with the door scene. Scenes and door scene. Is that my door? Yeah, that's the door. Okay, great. Let's turn on the visible collision shapes and check if the door will be opening if I press some key. I'm really getting sick. The same reaction that I had a few months ago. I just wanted to create a game in 3D, but I wasn't very satisfied with the previous engine that the Godot had. Oh, hello. It's nice to see you guys. I did a lot of stuff in 2D with Godot, but in the 3D I'm very new and I'm doing lots of mistakes. I'm just practicing out my 3D horror game. If I will be even able to manage creating a simple 3D horror game. It looks decent for now, but it's very empty. Recently I've just created the water shader. It's okay, it's fine. The plan in my game is to lower the water surface when the character progresses in the story, and that will unlock later parts of my game, as there's lots of things that will be placed in here, but we'll see. Lots of work to do in here, and I've only got about maybe 20 hours in total in 3D of Godot. I was just tired of making 2D stuff, and I'm not very sure if a horror game would be... Oh, I've got a follow. Great. Thank you for the ride. Created by Creators. Thank you. And also for the follow. Joptimist. Did I pronounce it right? Thank you for the follow. And yeah, let's get back to the game. In my game, I wanted to create a horror, but I just realized that inside 2D Godot, it wouldn't be very scary, as 2D games are not... I'm just looking for a word that will represent it better. You know, when you play 2D game and the jump scare or even a monster follows you, it's very hard to make it scary. As you, the game developer, what's the idea of, I don't know, a monster following you? Or what's the idea of a jump scare inside a 2D world when you are looking from the top onto your character? I think that when your player, or maybe from the start, I think that the player will be able to get immersed better into the story when you are playing from the first person perspective, because that way everything that's pop on your screen makes you feel like it's very real. Yeah, less atmospheric. Yeah, that's the word. And also from the version 4.4 of Godot, I just started to thinking about that Jolt engine, and I wanted to try it out. So that's the perfect opportunity to try my horror game. I'm not even sure if it will be even finished at some point. I just hope to make a good game. Maybe I'll scope down, but for now the progress is very decent, as I'm still learning a lot about 3D in Godot, and there are lots of mistakes. Like, for example, even today I just corrupted my files about 3 or 4 times. yeah Okay, great. We managed to create a glass with some material, and I want to try out the door. Let's turn the game again and check with the collisions. Okay, that's the new model for our door. Okay, and inside of it we've got the ray pointing at our door, and with the E key it opens and closes. Great. I later add some logic to lock the door with some, I don't know, with some key or something like that. But for now, let's swap the object, as I made it inside of Godot, those door, and it's here on my door scene. Got lots of errors here. We'll need to fix them later, as my partner is creating most of my assets inside of Blender, and I'm still very new to Blender. So later in the future I'll have the opportunity to learn more about objects and how to put them inside Godot. But for now, it was created from that mesh instance, the knob. Okay. So the hinge, okay, we've got the hinge. Let's add to the hinge a not like that. Let's add a new door. Is the size the same? I was just wondering. Yeah, they're very close to, with the size to each other. Okay. Let's just place it here. This exact spot. Oh, the handle is on the other side. So maybe let's rotate it and transform. 80. Let's move it here. And if I turn off the knob and mesh instance and put it here, will it work like that? That's the question. Okay, here we are. And yeah, it works. Perfect. Just the collision is a bit off, but I'll fix it. No worries. So what's the collision here? Okay, it's a bit different. Let's change it. Maybe 215, no, 210. Yeah. And also it's not 1 meter, it's 1, I bet. And we need to transform it here and here. Okay, the collision is better. And it's fine for me. So let's place it in here to the entrance to our building. Oh, and they are way too big. Are they? Yeah, we'll need to scale it somehow. Let me check how we could scale it. It will look weird, but just a prototype, as we all say. Okay, 9.8. It's also way too thick. Okay, the door is good, but no, is it? Yeah. Maybe a bit to the inside. And let's check. How does it look inside of the game? Okay. Due to the hinge being a bit off, we can see that the rotation is not in the same spot as it should be. Yeah, I need to fix that. But still, we've got the logic to open the door, logic that will let our player open the door. Also, the size is a bit off. Okay, I'll talk about it with my partner later on, after the stream. And for now, I still can see that on my Twitch, it still says that it's unstable. I don't believe that. As my current bitrate is almost, yeah, only about, it's 99% in the target of 6,000. So why does it says that it's off, that it's unstable? I don't believe it, Twitch. And YouTube is not complaining. In YouTube, it says that it's excellent, that it's great. And YouTube requires that I should have way higher output for the live stream. but it still says that it's excellent. And I can see on the preview that it looks fine. It looks very fine. I don't know, Twitch, what's going on here. But I need to say that Twitch didn't. Whoa, you can see the game for now. I'm not sure about this OBS. That when I pop on the game, sometimes you can see and sometimes you can't. Maybe it should be better just to record a whole screen, as for example when I click plus icon to add child node, you can't see that, and I've got the window for it. And once every 10 tries, you can see that. I'm not sure why OBS is doing that. Let me tell you that I started my streaming journey yesterday at 6 p.m. and since that time I've been working on OBS crashes, on API that YouTube's API couldn't reach my OBS and so on, and I've spent like 6 hours just trying to make it work. And today is the day, maybe not today because it was yesterday, so not that long ago, but after that 6-hour time period I finally managed to start it. But there's still lots of things that I need to improve here, so just let me say sorry guys for that. And I will try to improve it for the future streams. I see some statistics on the Twitch and I can't believe that it says on my screen right now, it says that there is a 4 or 5 viewers, and I don't believe that many people want to see my struggles with 3D inside Godot. Let me just ask you if you are any bots, or are you real person, or are real people here, or maybe I'm just talking to myself. Don't worry, it's fine either way. Let's fix that collider for the door, as they are way too big. Oh, it's weird. Oh yeah, that's what's wrong inside my game. I've got the hinge. I would love to change just the hinge. So here is the door lab. Where's the hinge? Okay, perfect. And inside of it, that wasn't the collision. Okay. Can you see the game? Yes, you can. Great. And that door is dumb. A bit off, but the hinge is in the right place right now. Yeah. Also the collision is a bit off. Yeah. Still, we need some fixes. Because that's the collision here. Okay. And inside that main, let's move it here. Up just a bit. Okay, maybe let's scale the door to be a bit taller, like 99%. Is it only me that still constantly I'm checking if everything is pixel perfect and I'm flying around with my camera? Do you do that with your 3D games inside Godot? Or really is it just me? Okay, it looks fine. Let's move it a bit closer to the inside. And we can start the project. Can you see that? No, you can't. So let me restart. That's just the proof that I said. Was I said about the OBS window capture a minute ago. Okay, we've got the raycast, and that's the farthest that I can open the door from. Maybe they should open a bit more, but still, I'm proud of that. Oh, let's check the collisions. I can't. Great. Also, the collision on the stairs is a bit off, and when I move up, there is a 0.1 second when my character gets stuck. You can see that. Yeah. We need to fix that later. Let's turn off the debug mode. Here, visible collision shapes. Okay. And let's run the project. Nice. And we can close it. To white. Nah. I don't like that. It should be a bit smaller. Like for example, not. Yeah, maybe 0.99. Pretty good. No. 0.98. Is there a better way to find if it fills the gap? Maybe it's just me. Okay. And it's inside my lab. It's here. Nice. So let's add another door. And you also can see that. Here to the second room, we should also have some door. Let's make it like that. A bit shorter, and the side. Finally, we've made some progress in the game. I was wondering if we will be able to achieve any goal on this stream. It still feels like it moves inside to this frame. What's going on here? Can I move inside? Yeah. And the same is here on the both sides. We should fix that. So the first door, and the door, that door. Oh, so that's it. Let's just remove this one. We won't need that. And in here. So let's make it more narrow. Even more. Nah. About 94 should be enough. From the right, you can see a small gap. But always there is a gap between door and the frame. Am I right? Or is it just the Europeans door that we make in here? Okay. Nah, the gap is it's a bit too wide. Let's make it 95. And let's check if it's any better. Oh, what did happen here? It is better, and I kind of like it. And even after the opening, there is still some width to the door. I like it a lot. Nice. So we can make the second door in the same way. It's the door here and the scale. What was the scale? 95 and 99. 0.99 and 0.95. Where's my gap? A bit to the right. And we should push it inward to the frame. And we can check inside the game. Perfect. But what about this one? Too much to the right. Just a bit closer to the left. One more time. Nice. And here's the result. We've got a lab room. Yeah, we finally got the lab room with the door logic inside of it. Nice. Later we'll add some new models like the tunnel and we'll connect it with the lab. But for now, I'm happy with the result and the progress that we made today. It was not a lot, but still something, and I wasn't expecting that. I was wondering if we will just talk about the crashes of my OBS software. Yeah, but still, we managed to do something creative today. Okay, I see that the stream on YouTube is doing fine, but it's empty. So I'll focus on the Twitch for now. And guys, if there is still someone here, thank you for the time that you've put to watch my stream. And I would like to invite you for the second stream, or maybe even to the Discord channel. And my Discord channel is here. Let me take a... No, don't exit the stream. Let me just take the link, the URL to my live stream and publish it here. Okay. So, if anyone would like to join my Discord server, you can in here just by clicking this URL. So, and I'm very proud of the current result, of the things that we've managed to achieve today. Not a lot, but still something good. Thank you for your time and bye for now.